So March 5th, 2024, talking about Mille's big move, she went straight through from Rohn to Nikolai. Uh, you know what I mean? It's positioned her well. I was just sort of discussing this. If she takes a good 4 or 5 hour break in Nikolai, it still has an okay dog team, and then runs through McGrath to Takotna and declares her 24 in Takotna. She's positioned pretty good in terms of doing something slightly unconventional compared to the other pack that has all taken a rest break on that trail, the farewell burn from the checkpoint of Rohn to Nikolai. Now, I arch an eyebrow at the 9 hour run, but like I'm saying, if her dog team can handle it and she knows her team better than me, she's okay. Positioned, assuming she's going to take her 24 in Takotna, maybe she won't. I don't know. I don't know what she's got up her sleeve and what she's got for strategy and plans. But I'm wondering about the rest of the pack. Do you think this year we're going to see anyone forge ahead to Cripple or to which is the halfway point, or to the checkpoint of Ruby, actually all the way to the Yukon River to declare their 24-hour layover? Or do you guys think we're going to see the pack, the leading pack, basically declaring their 24 in Takotna McGrath area, maybe even some in Nikolai, which can be a winning strategy, depending on the Huron, depending on the competition, and depending on the trail conditions. Dallas Seavey, we have to point out, he's won the race by going fully to the halfway. He's also won the race by slightly prematurely, taking a 24 in Takotna, which is a very popular checkpoint for a musher in the iditarod sled dog race to take a 24 because of the hospitality. There's a lot of free food. It's a warm place versus some of those other checkpoints like, Ophir or like Cripple, where it's just basically some wall tents set up in a very remote, more of a wilderness type scenario for the dogs and for the musher in terms of it's sort of the resources and the infrastructure that is in place for them. And personally, like when I ran the Iditarod years and years ago, I 24 in Takotna, and it was just like I almost felt like I wanted to just keep going though, because it was there was everything you needed, but it was almost like I wasn't running a super competitive. I didn't push into that place. I was running back a pack of yearling puppy team. So someone like Mille though, who made a big push, she can give a 5 hour rest and her team's okay going to the next stretch of the 24. It's just a long ways to know them to do a 9 hour run. You know what I mean? I'm sure she's got tons of miles on her dogs, and I'm sure they're okay. I wonder, we're going to see some interviews and some reports